Hey guys, how's it going? I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a long winter. I'm feeling it. So I wanted to check in, do a new video. I figured it's that time again to do another journal video. I've done two of these so far, and the first one I did was about a movie opening day, and the second one I did was more of like a slice of life coming of age thing. So today's entry that I'm gonna read is gonna be a little bit of both. So the thing I like to do when I do these is I like to read the entry, and a lot of times these are events that I actually didn't videotape at or wasn't videotaping at, but I was taking a lot of photographs. So I like to lay the pictures I took the day of the entry I'm reading and lay them over as I read. So any of the pictures you see while I'm reading will be pictures from the day I'm reading about. The day I want to read about today is from the summer of 1992. And again, a little pretext I like to do. Summer of 92 was one of my favorite summers. My favorites were summer of 89, which is my favorite, summer of 93, and then summer of 92. Those were my favorite summers of my youth. Summer of 92, I was going into 8th grade. It was just a really fun summer. I was going to the video store a lot, renting lots of movies, lots of horror stuff for the first time. Like the first time I saw American Werewolf in London, or The Howling, or The Burning, or Maniac. I rented all those that summer. We were going to the library a lot. I was like taking out a lot of Stephen King books and stuff. It was a big summer of reading and movie watching. And then there were some movies that I was really excited about opening, or me and my friend were really excited about opening that summer. And that would have been Batman Returns. That was the big one at the beginning of the summer. Cool World I was really excited for because there were a million ads for it and all the comic books I was reading at the time, and it looked really cool. And then Pet Sematary 2 at the end of the summer. So what I'm going to read about today is the day Pet Sematary 2 opened. But also that day, I guess I'd say was interesting or remarkable about that day is I remember like talking to this girl for the first time that ended up being the girl I had a crush on through most of my high school year coming up, like, or a lot of it on and off would be like one of those crushes. If you watched my basement band practice video at the end of 8th grade, I'm talking about I gotta get home because I'm expecting a call from this girl. It's the same girl that I'll read about here. So without further ado, let's get into the entry. Friday, August 28th, 1992, 3:45 p.m. That's when I start writing this. Tonight, my dad, Joel, and I are going to see Pet Sematary 2 at Granite Run Theaters at 7:30. That's interesting, because I did not go with my dad. And the way I remember it is that my mom, we did probably pre-bought tickets, but she walked in with us, because they won't let you go in without a guardian. I was like 15 at the time. Once we were situated, then she just left. So it was just me and my friend Joel's son. You've seen him in a ton of my videos later on, sitting in the theater after my mom left. Back to it. Today, Teresa called, and I talked to one of her friends who also likes Phantom of the Opera as much as me. This girl's name is Melissa. This is the girl that I would end up like having an on and again, off again crush for like the next couple of years. She went to like a Catholic school, and we just had like a ton in common. So like I clicked with her immediately. She is also friends with Susan Johnson, the first girl I ever danced with at a Malvern dance. I remember that. There would be these dances at other schools, and me and my friends would go and then, like, you know, like meet the girls and stuff. I'm going to go get school supplies at Clover. Clover was like Kmart or like Target, you know. It was like, I don't know if it was regional, it was around us though. So anyway, this girl Teresa called me, and I guess her friend Melissa was over, and I can't remember, I was like, talk to my friend Melissa, you guys have a lot in common. And we like talked a bunch, and then like I was smitten, of course, after I got off the phone with her, and I'm like, I should have got her number. Maybe I could call like Teresa back at some point and like say, can I get your friend Melissa's number? You know, and I was kind of like ruminating on it the rest of the day before the movie. And then right before I left for the movie, Melissa actually called me, so she must have asked for Teresa for my number, and I was like pumped. I think I have a picture of me. I'll try to, maybe you're looking at it right now if I found it. It's me on the phone in my parents' bedroom right before we left for the movie. I had to turn the phone, and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to talk to you. We're leaving for a movie right now. Can I call you later? And then I wrote down her number. But that was super exciting, so I'm already pumped. Yeah, okay, so now we're going to jump forward. It's 6:16 p.m. I just got back from getting school supplies. Again, this is right before I started 8th grade. I got the Jaws book, Peter Bench's Jaws, and a Beast display. Beast was another Benchley book that had come out in paperback that summer, and I had read that summer. I still have the book. It's Getting Ready to Rain. Okay, this is important that I mention It's Getting Ready to Rain because, well, you'll see as the story goes on. But I remember even taking a picture of the sky right before we left for the movie. I'm like, it looks like rain. Maybe you're looking at that picture right now if I found it. Okay, so now it's 11:35 p.m. We're jumping forward. So this is after the movie. Joel and I went to see Pet Sematary 2. We saw the first 2 minutes of it, then the storm knocked out the power, so we got free passes. This was so annoying. Literally, trailers in the very beginning of the movie. I remember it's the scene where it's like they're shooting the movie within the movie, and then the power went out. It was dark in there. The ushers came in with flashlights, and they're like, you have to go. We did see the trailer. I remember we were like, please be a trailer for Hellraiser 3 beforehand. And again, we had no reason to assume that we would see a trailer for Hellraiser 3, but there was a trailer for Hellraiser 3. And I remember just the trailer starting and seeing that shot of the box spinning in air. And we're like, holy shit, it's the Hellraiser 3 trailer. So we were pumped about that. All right, back to it. Then we went up to the mall. The mall was like adjacent to the theater. It was like in the same property. I bought the Hellraiser 3 comic movie adaptation. There was a comic book movie adaptation of Hellraiser 3, and I was excited to buy it because the movie wasn't out yet. And I'm like, so I can like read the movie before I even see the movie. So I was really pumped about that. My handwriting's awful when I'm 15, so bear with me. And I haven't even seen the movie yet, obviously, because it didn't come out for another 2 weeks. After that, we went to Joel's house, and I called Teresa's friend, and we talked for about a half hour about Phantom of the Opera and horror movies. I remember that being in Joel's kitchen. He was going to the beach the next day. And I remember just pacing around his kitchen on the phone with her, and then finally I'm like, I'm going to go home. Then I ran home, he lived across the street from me, and called her again, and we talked for about 10 minutes. Joel's going to the shore for a week. Look at that memory, come on. Teresa's friend's name is Melissa, and her phone number is blank. I'm not going to read that. Okay, so now it's 12:05 a.m., so it's like after midnight. I just finished reading the Hellraiser 3 movie adaptation. I didn't remember reading it right away, because I remember being in the dentist's office and reading it like a day or two later, but I mean, proof is in the pudding, folks. It took me about 20 minutes. It was pretty good. Pinhead gets sucked into the box, and she puts it in cement. She being Joey, you know. I started reading a little more of The Boy Who Reversed Himself. We did like summer reading, and we had to pick a book and then read it. So when we started 8th grade, we could do like a book report on it. And I picked a book called The Boy Who Reversed Himself. I have to finish it before school starts. I'm on page 74. It's all about those details, folks. And then it goes to 1:02 a.m. and all it says is, I am watching Child's Play 2. Yeah. So that was a fun day. Me and my friends did end up seeing Pet Sematary 2 like a week or two later. We tried to sneak into it again the next weekend and got caught by the usher because we had bought tickets for Death Becomes Her, and he caught us sneaking in, so we had to go see Death Becomes Her. And then the night before 8th grade started, me and my friend Matt and my friend Joe actually got into it, and we saw it. So we did end up seeing it in the theater. As for the girl, I so badly wanted to be in a relationship with that girl, and we were like good friends. But yeah, it just never happened. You know, like we even had over 8th grade and stuff like that, we'd talked about it, like the possibility of doing it, and nothing doing, man, you know? I tried. But that was such a good summer right before 8th grade. I still love Pet Sematary 2. I think it's a great movie. It's aged better. Like, you know, it's not part 1, but like, it's got a great Halloween vibe. I like to watch on Halloween now. It's got a great soundtrack. It's just one of those movies that's really grown on me over the years, and I like it. I think at the time I liked Hellraiser 3 more, and now I definitely like Pet Sematary 2 more than Hellraiser 3. So yeah, that's it. Summer 92, right there. I'm going to try to do more of these. I'm going to do at least one a month, and pepper them in there. I love getting subscribers. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. I love when you guys ask questions. I'll probably do another Q&A video soon. So if you have any questions about this, or you have thoughts on me doing this, you want to say, go Nick, do more. Or, Nick, okay, you're done. Throw it in the comments. Doesn't mean I won't or will be, but yeah, that's it, man. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe, and have a good one, guys. Thanks.